that trillions in their pockets, in either in Nigeria, in the foreign account, that money in their hand is a threat to Nigerian national security. But who is going to do it? Who is going to challenge? Who is going to arrest them? When every current one is busy packing his own, forging papers, paying media to continue to make them look good. The media will go on and interview them. I would expect any media person that wants to interview any of these guys to have done their own background checks. Enough that when you ask them questions, you back it up with an evidence that they don't have to throw figures, throw numbers, like they do on your TV in Nigeria. Like you will see an interviewer and TV anchor, and he or she will be asking questions, and he'll be expecting a politician to give an answer. Meanwhile, they don't have any evidence that they're going to say, oh, hang on, what you just said now is not true. Like any station in Nigeria that can just be like that and say, oh, you know what, that statement is not true. And I'm not just saying that it's not true. We have the real figure or real facts here. Like begin to show it to them, but no, it is always like talking heads in that contraption because there's always an agenda is to push something. Like with a Wike, who is defending what he spent on 39 billion naira in renovating a town hall. Different.
Peace has obviously returned to Rivers State. But beyond that.
Meanwhile, just a quick one so I can make it both, right? In this clip as well, where Wike blamed Atiku as the person behind the story of him allocating thousands of hectares of land to his son in Abuja. Deflection again. I would have expected this journalist to say, but we do have an evidence of here from the Ministry of Land in Abuja. And it's not just what we got on social media. We have verified it and they said it exists. Can you respond to that? But no. It was with a Wike's show. It's all agenda, right?
Alluding to, I would like you to properly trash them out. Is it true that you allocated plots, 40,000 plots of land, Abuja land?
200,000.
200,000? Not 40,000 of plots to yourself, your sons, and your cronies? Sorry, sir. Let me just say.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. The second one, still related to land, from 11,000 hectares to 4,000 meters, University of Abuja land. How just is that? And is it actually right to accuse an institution like that of land grabbing and all of that? We'd like you to clarify.
What do you mean by this? Now let me tell you, see, sometimes I want to call that since you don't reply. There are certain stories you come and tell me. And I'll tell you, thank you, you really get up from my office. First of all, calculate the time my time and that's okay. Where we have 2,000 hectares of land. Ordinary mathematics just tells you that. And then for the value of 3.something billion US dollars, in essence, you're talking about almost 4-5 trillion naira. And then you want me to stay to listen to you. These are the kind of things I tell people. There are stories you come and tell me, okay, he gave his son 4,000 square meters of land. Okay, maybe it's correct. For example, I can look, let me listen to it. But all this barbarash, rubbish, and I know where it's coming from.
Where?
I know it's from Adamawa State. I'm aware. You see, what you cannot do to anybody, it doesn't make sense. In any case, for example, assuming do not consider, you apply to me to allocate land to you, right? Because you're a citizen of Nigeria. My children are not citizens. They are Ghanaians. Assuming do not consider, doesn't make sense. I'm sure if I look at the envelope, if I look at the file, most of you must have applied for land. So you want me to sit down and allocate to you? Now if my children apply, they are not entitled because I'm the minister.
Did he give your children
I have told
any
you.
plot of land at all?
I have told you. Bring the document.
You said the allegation is coming from Adamawa. Adamawa is big.
Please, I have
Is
told
it from your friend, the governor?
I have told you that. Forget about that. My friend. You know, man. So the point I'm making is, you see, what you call empirical evidence. Empirical evidence. I sit here, I sign so many things, I see so many people's passports, former ministers, governors, and this. National Assembly members. It was alleged that my agency was one who signed. Now, let me tell you, when they gave ministers land, I told my agency, sign, give it to me. When I go to FEC, I hand it over to them, right? Because my agency signed for hospital, it becomes my land. National Assembly members are so
nuisance lele.
He asked them twice that they have the evidence of the said land. You know what they said that Wike is doing? One thing that Wike that makes him feel like no matter what any of you say about him or exposes about him, he will never pay. Do you know why? They said that Wike is using the same Akpabiole's style. He won't sign any document at all. He would ask his, what did you call him there? He will assign it to somebody. That person's signature will appear on all those documents after his approval. So even if you later trace anything back and all that, it will tell you that he didn't do it. I didn't do it. Do you get that now? Akpabiole did same. He will ask his appointees in the Ministry of Niger Delta to sign hundreds of billions of contract proposal. I'm sorry, approved contract like that, release of money and all that. You know, they asked him about Fubara, and here is what he had to say about the peace deal. You know, he asked these guys if you will give me evidence. Which journalist goes to this kind of conversation without their own evidence of something they want him to disprove? But he kind of like shouted them down. Leave that one. Then he deflected. He knew where that was coming from. Adamawa, meaning Atifku. Then he went on to use question to ask question by saying, "Share my own children, are they not Nigerians? Since Abuja land is the land where they are sharing among themselves." Remember the history. Abuja land belongs to the Gbagi people. If you take a look at this, map. You see where Abuja is. The TVs, look at that center. That center is Abuja. You will see where they wrote Gbagi. Gbagi people. You see them? Around there, they are the owners of Abuja. They have chased them away. And the land is now what they are allocating, reallocating, assigning, reassigning to themselves. Because according to them, Abuja belongs to all of us from all over Nigeria. So me, Mayegu, I have the right to ride them and get land in Abuja. Do you know that? You watching me right now. And all it's going to cost you is probably less than maybe 10 million naira. Yeah? I know some of you are buying land from people that they allocated the land to. You are just renting the land. Those houses you build in Abuja, according to them, you are just renting the land. They can ask you to put your house anytime. I don't know if some of you know that, by the way, right? So with Wike and his gang, right? They have run Nigeria streets, and he's seated there so kind of like, powerful, confident. No wonder Dele Momodu, who has also added his own voice, that everybody is leaving PDP for Wike. But Fubara What's the peace deal? You won't get straight answer. And that is intentional. This is what he paid them millions to come and broadcast to you every now and then. The brazen impunity in front of the camera, like, yeah, you know, you're supposed to have powerful institutions. Rather, you have powerful men like this clown, an opportunist.
Peace has obviously returned to Rivers State. But beyond that, like I said earlier on, tongues are also wagging. What really went down? How were you able to get this reconciliation? Some people say he has traded his mandate away. So many things.
Okay.
Let's hear from you.
Well, let me just tell you this. Those of you who hear where tongues are wagging, I have never had, I don't owe anybody any explanation how peace was achieved. What's important is that peace. Yes. Do you like peace? Yes. So what are you going to benefit from how the peace was achieved? The bottom line, the most important thing is, do you have peace? Yes.
At what cost?
What cost? Is
Now,
that?
to help discountenance publications that are saying that one of the terms for agreement was he was not going to come for...
Was that what if that is, did he tell you that? Did he tell you that? No, you cannot say for a woman, I'm not one going to run election. So if you say that that was the decision, then he should be able to be the one to tell you. What's my business? He has never spoken to you on that. You are the ones who are promoting disunity, making money for your stations, inviting people, yeah, but it's true, inviting people to come to your stations to talk. Now, the well dry, no more oil. So you are not happy. Everybody, let me tell you, and it's most unfortunate when I hear people say something you have no facts, you have no evidence. You just speculate, maybe, no. How do you do that? And let me tell you, it is not in your position. We settled, and we went to him. Mr. President never invited us. Yes.
And clearly informed him that peace had returned to Rivers.
Yes.
Did you ask him when he's likely going to call off the emergency? What was important?
Did I ask him when he will declare state of emergency? I will not ask him when he will. How can something that was not a party to? You want me to go and buy market? I don't know when it started.
But what's your state?
The last time.
Listen. Whether it's my state or not, the point we're making that why not be comfortable that peace has come? Why do you cry more than the bereaved?
Honorable Minister, the last time you had this kind of resolution,
Well,
there was like a paper agreement. Something was put into paper. You had agreement with Mr. President.
What?
He won't give them an answer. Until tomorrow, nobody has a clear, factual reason why they even clashed in the first place, except for the snippets, as well as some of the nonsense that the seamless, spineless Fulbara or the Fulbara shared with the public. I will not mortgage the life, the future of the Rivers people. I will do everything and start that the weary last, right? Will not say the truth. So it is now being rumored that he should forget his ambition for a second time. Why would he even need one in the first place? Right. Dele Momodu, who recently said, Wike is the only what did he put it to? Okay, I'll use my own word. Like PDP is now has been left for Wike. That all of them are going to coalition. That Wike can do whatever he likes with the PDP now. Right? And Wike's response is the same as it's always been. The arrogant, aloof, kind of drunkard who pretty much not see anything sensible anyway. But Dele Momodu.
You see, no matter how partial INEC is, no matter how reckless the judiciary is, it gets to a stage in life where you must receive the fear of God. And that is why the mobilization today, I believe, will drive the fear of God into the ruling party. I know that people will still throw tantrums and do their usual things, but my message to Tinubu, I don't worry myself about the wickets of this world. You see, they are just people being used by the powerful man. He's smart to have them working for him. He knows they need him for survival. And so he will continue to use them. But my advice to Tinubu is that once upon a time, you were one of our leaders when we were fighting for this democracy. So what shall wait profit you to do 2 times, 3 times, if you can live forever and rule Nigeria forever? But at the end of the day, your name enters that book of ignominy. If I meet him today, that's the question I ask. Is it worth it? You got what Awolowo could not get. You got what Abiola could not get. What Azikiwe was chasing. What all the big people, Chief Olufalaye. These are people of incredible mental capacity. They couldn't get it. You got it. Either by who? By crook, by luck, by whatever means, you got it. And because you must do second term, by fire, by force, then you will destroy the entire democracy. We have elders in Nigeria. In the days of tribulations, children run to the elders of the house. And the people you saw today, they've consulted the elders of the house. They've appealed to them to intervene. But unfortunately, some of the guys we have in APC today are people who don't listen to anybody. They are too power drunk that they cannot listen to anybody. So, but before they collapse our democracy, some people must rise up. That's what ADC did today. It is not convenient for a chairman to voluntarily withdraw, for a secretary of a party to voluntarily. I know what it took for them to persuade Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola. It wasn't easy. These are people, some of us have been with Tinubu most of our adult life. And we said, no, we must place country above friendship. If Tinubu is doing right, wallahi, I'll be the first to support him. But this harassment, I'm not talking about the economy. I'm not even, so don't let's go there, sir. I am talking about the democracy that we jointly fought for. That a day will come in a civilian regime, we will not be able to speak freely. We will not be able to congregate.
Bob D is an Atiku man. So leave that point. But he used to be with the weakest man too. But I don't know what happened. I think because he went with Atiku, where the wicked just automatically threw him under the bus. Like everyone else that he believes left him for Atiku. Solo Makinde Ibadan is also part of them though in this coalition talk. Are you aware? Well, here in with the weakest usual pompous way, right? See how he described Bob D. Bob D. Will not be with the weakest mate.
I was hearing, sometimes you don't really need to call their names. This boy comes out to hold them. He says the journey was his name. It's big. I don't know. He said,
Dele Momodu.
Okay. I don't really remember his name.
He was your friend.
He has not been my friend.
Really?
There are things I won't tell you. This is somebody who said he ran for president. Not, he didn't get 1 vote. So that is the condition now you tell me when you see him there. Yeah. I mean, would like people who appear on television, on sunrise, what do you call sunrise? What do you call it? That's sunrise. What do you call it? Or is it kakaki or what? No. They appear and you give them, oh, what do you have to show?
Nuisance, Lele.
You see that? So Dele Momodu is now one boy. Do you see that mustache he left? He left it intentionally, oh, because they call him Obi Akpo Hitler. Obi Akpo, little Hitler. So he decided to start living that like their hair. Sure, you get this. He's enjoying the entire limelight stuff, you know, with the Wike. Like that, you know. Hi. The day where we say when this year 2027 becomes so heated up, it's going to get interesting, or it's going to become heated up. I just hope they won't get to a stage that they will begin to kill themselves politically.